Hey, thank you for visiting me on YouTube. Today, I want to talk about the issues that's facing us right now. And of course, give you the reasons why I'm doing this video in regards to Jerome Corsi, as well as Rick Warren. Bear with me as I take you through the tour. I told y'all in the beginning I was a supporter of Barack Obama because of the economy. Seeing that Barack Obama has more potential in becoming the president, a lot of the people on the conservative right, as well as some of those angry Clinton supporters who are going by the name of Puma, they are going to try their hardest to dethrone Barack Obama's shine. Instead of celebrating the first African American to lead a national party in the general election, this tactic ran by the Republicans and those who are not supportive of Barack Obama will continue to hammer on him because of certain issues that face conservatives. So I want to get started by talking about Jerome Corsi. He is the mastermind behind the book Unfit for Command, a scathing look into Senator John Kerry's Vietnam record and the reasons why he should never be president, and which it did prove successful because him and John O'Neill wrote that book in order to make John Kerry look unpatriotic. Well, the same strategy is trying to work, and it has an effect on Senator Barack Obama. The Abomination, written by Dr. Jerome Corsi, is now the New York Times bestseller. But it comes with a dagger, or with a star. A lot of people are complaining that Jerome Corsi is distributing the book in bulk order. So that means conservative groups are now buying up the books in order to pass them along to those in states like mine, Ohio, and give it to people who are not familiar with Barack Obama still. Jerome Corsi has a history of being a known bigot. And by me saying a bigot, he has some social issues against blacks, whites, Latinos, Native Americans, Asian Americans, gays, lesbians, transgender, bisexual, and those who are not like him. So I decided to look into the book. I read some of the facts, and then I decided to go to the Obama campaign website and look into what he had written. Well, they fired back against Jerome Corsi by posting this book called Unfit for Publication. Actually, it's really a pamphlet. It's a 40-page pamphlet addressing the issues that are facing our friend Jerome Corsi. Jerome Corsi has a known history of saying anti-American things, and he's on the defensive, saying that the left-wing media, as it would put it, is trying to smear him because he wrote the truth. Well, the truth is basically you don't know Senator Barack Obama, Jerome Corsi. And all you're doing is just trying to pander to that conservative right by making stupid accusations against a senator who is a proud American, who has a wife and 2 kids, who practice family values unlike yourself and Senator John McCain. Nonetheless, I just want to be blunt that this type of tactic always seems to work in the general election. So I ask you to click on the links at the bottom and denounce what Jerome Corsi has said. Now onto the forum. Saddleback Church, led by Rick Warren, a pastor living in Southern California, was supposed to be held last Saturday. Senator John McCain and Senator Barack Obama had attended the event. I have watched some of the bloggers who have posted videos on YouTube asking to go to the event, and yet they didn't get the opportunity to go to this event because, for some strange reason, it was always sold out. Well, I realized that it may cost almost $2,000 to attend this event, so it was probably more like a church fundraiser than it was to be a political forum on faith and values. I can say that Barack Obama had a bad night on that forum, but there's some reason John McCain, who's been already on so many gaffes, had just smoked right through it without no problems, which led me to believe that it was just too good to be true. There was this cone of silence that Rick Warren preached. He said that John McCain is secluded in the back while Barack Obama is getting the questions. Well, it didn't turn out to be like that. John McCain was running late. I guess running late to the event that he was supposed to attend at the same time Senator Barack Obama was to attend only makes you suspicious of what would have happened. Andrea Mitchell and the New York Times had concurred that there may be a reason that McCain had cheated this forum, because he quickly gave out all of his answers and he got 15 minutes to spare at that. At best, he said the same old type of stuff that you will hear out of Rush Limbaugh or Sean Hannity, your conservative critics, So what led me to believe that Senator McCain may have cheated this one. And I bet most of the people on the liberal side may agree with me on that one because it's just too good to just breeze through questions about your faith. It's an undetermined decision. And then they talked about social conservative issues. I'm even watching Hannity and Combs on Fox News to just listen to these conservative critics slam on Barack Obama because of his poor performance. I mean, his poor performance gave ammunition to the right-wing talking points. And it also gave me something. I went to the Democratic Underground's website, and I give you this. Is that Cindy McCain? On the left, that's Sam Brownback and Lindsey Graham. And then who is that? I think that's his wife. That's Kay Warren, ain't it? Well, there you have it. There's a reason for it to be a setup. They set Barack Obama up with this debate. They knew he was walking into a trap because by his poor performance on social conservative issues, it only gives fire to those on the talk radio circuit and those on that network just to rail against them in order to scare up voters, in order to paint him as anti-American. But this is what I want y'all to do. Those who are critics, click on those links. Find out Obama's voting record, find out what's truthful about Obama, and find out how much money his campaign is getting. Oh, another thing. Polls. A poll doesn't mean crap. McCain or Obama can lead in polls, but that doesn't mean they'll win the election. What takes an election by storm is the Electoral College. Yes, the Electoral College. A person has to earn over 269 votes in order to become president. The magic number is 270. So in order for a Senator Barack Obama or Senator John McCain to win this election, they have to have 270 electoral votes. Ohio's a pivotal state in this election, and it seems that with all this stuff going around from the talk radio and from that network, it's now putting Senator Barack Obama and Senator John McCain at a dead heat in my state. So I guess that Obama campaign must strike back harder in order to debunk the rumors, clarify the record, and also put a rest to all the critics out there who continue to rail against them. So my choice is simple. I'm voting because of the economy. What are you voting for? And again, I'm voting for the Democratic candidate over the Republican candidate because after his last town hall meeting where he stacked the deck with his supporters and independents, it's clear to see that John McCain is a cheater, not only on his wife, but on the American public. Thank you for visiting me on YouTube.